To be continued. Ooh. This courtroom is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I had better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me like in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mia May, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed the murder. And we have... Excuse me. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason, no doubt that the facts in this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is... I went Texan there. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in the charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the detail of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue with a thinker found next to the body, sir. It's heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in the hands of a girl, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about that part.
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination? What? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, you just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give it a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed into the scene. Hold! Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people already there. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick responses, and that's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. Press it. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With your funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. My hair is fabulous. I should pick my points, press with a little more care. I immediately arrested her. Hold it. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Ugh. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Witness testimony. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined this with my own eyes. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho ho. Then who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who? I did? No. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her no... Those without evidence. Whoa, okay. Not cool. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Oh. He sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab tests resulted that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I don't know. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. Got a bad feeling about this. Might as well. Oh, great. Whoops. That didn't go so well. I'm no expert on blood test. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your next paycheck. Oh. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's names? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. It's a game. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. Single blunt. Death was instantaneous. Ah, there we go. Objection. Detective Gumshoe, there was one thing I wanted to clarify for me right here. It said that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That was her accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. Maya. I don't know. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no budding your way out of this one, detective. Ooh, I got him with that pun. Guess that's a pun? Maybe. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder, right? Yeah. That autopsy is outdated, Your Honor. What? What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is the possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did not have the time to write Maya. That is all. I see. I should have known you'd you'd have something up your sleeve. Whoa. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? I don't want to say anything. The detective isn't a sham. I guess you're a sham. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. Even withholding evidence? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim didn't find the killer. I suppose that's an obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service. Wink. Order. Your introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will remain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room, teehee. I can't do that. I checked in right after lunch. In this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, Big. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Oh, gosh. Witness testimony. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Hey, wait up, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought that witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in her perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have the feeling an expert doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness account. It was like 9 o'clock. I looked out the window. Oh crap, no! The evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. No, that's not what I wanted! Why? No, I did. I don't think that won me any points. Why? Like, why what? Why do you look out the window? Where were you expecting to see something? Were you? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know. Why? I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the conversation. And I can feel it. Calling in the air tonight. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at the time of the night. That night. Mr. Wright, I will not have your badgering with my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Oh, you all. The poor girl. Hold it. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about the poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? Being attacked. Oh crap. Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. She's right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's right. I'd better not press too hard on this one, yeah. Then the woman, like, dodged one side and ran away. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. What? But that girl, she caught up to her and hit her. That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I just better press on to the facts a bit more. Maybe. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Fortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. I must be on the wrong track. No, I have to question, I guess. What? I don't actually know which one to say. She's lying, and I guess that would mean she saw nothing. You are herb. What is herb? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Miss Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothing before noticing her physique. No one wears clothing like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm not an expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her! And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all of that trivial were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be your testimony again, if you would. I almost had her. No, how did she know it was the thinker? I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Hold up. So she ran off to the right. Where would she have to go? How would she have stayed? I don't know. I feel like I should keep that. And then the girl in the hippie clothes ran right after her. Sorry about that. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue clock. The thinker, I think. Hold it! Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock. How could she tell it was there? Figuratively, of course. I did see everything. The victim, the woman, dodged her first attack and ran out to the right. Hold it. Is that right as in your right? As in you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand. Right. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Ran after her. Clock is not a weapon. She picked it up from the desk. Hold it. Might as well. Revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that. Oh, that's not very appropriate. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. What's Erp? Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, Erp. What's Erp? You better not say this trivial. Oi! No! No, that's actually important. Yeah, objection. There we go. Objection is sustained. You may continue with the questions. Whew, that was close. If he stops me there, the trial would be over. What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my questions. How did you know it was a clock? I heard it. No! Hey! I didn't say that! Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room. The law offices of Mexico where the police are very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Heck no. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. She couldn't have heard it. You weren't at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Uh-oh. Amateurs. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she could really have heard it. The prosecution denies your request. How can you deny it? On what grounds? Yes, it is! No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. It's empty. It's broken, or the batteries are dead. It's empty. That clock is missing the clockwork. How could you possibly? Just have a look as soon as you can. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat liar? Well, Miss Faye. Tisk. Quite a show you put up for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. How do you know? Ho ho. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Ooh, got him. Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed. The clock in the former gears have been removed, made by Larry Butts. If we put the batteries back in, then it would probably save the time that it was. Take that. What do you say to that? What? I don't rightly understand what that's supposed to mean. I don't rightly understand either. Ho ho. Uh-oh. I think I blew it. Mr. Wright, please refrain from flippant presentation. Sorry, Your Honor. The evidence that proves the clockwork was... Boom. What do you say to that? Oh, crap, come on. It can't be the phone, can it? Oh, bet! It actually is! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh ho! You have a girly phone? Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's phone, and it contains recording. A recording of conversations she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant... Oh, he looks upset. Neither was your autopsy. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Eggsworth. Not. Let's hear the conversation. So you just wanted me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could, I should probably tell you. Oh, sorry. What the? No! Wait. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Beep. Got him. Sweet. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness had even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defendant have any objection? Yes, it wasn't made in a store. Yeah. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Please be right. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oding! Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Dang, he's... Oh, the heck's going on with her? Dang, porcupine head. I don't know where this is, but since when was the death penalty? Oh, this wasn't made in America. Head? Because they... Okay. Her. Oh. Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Boy. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how to see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it, and that's what the tap wire was. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you proof! Well, I'm so sorry. Let's see it then. Show me your evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Take that! Have a look at this. Oh, that, I found it in Miss May's room. Got him. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were taping the victim Miss May's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. It's troubling to me that our witness was in possession of a wiretape. What do you mean? Well, this is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that this witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have no proof. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... that. I present the defendant's phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? How? Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Nani? All of you? Pretty much, yeah. The heck? Got him. She didn't do it. Somebody else made her, I bet. The guy in the pink suit at the beginning. She's saying exactly what Edgar wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation of the court? For the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that up. She's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And, of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. Way I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know. Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Asked the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. No, wait, that's not what I asked. I asked... So where does that leave us? It is at my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been taping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Mia Fey commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. The bellboy would probably just say what... I don't actually know! Call the bellboy or continue examining. I guess call him as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to come to one condition, I will consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss Alibi is not called in question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss Fay was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty of Miss May Fay. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I can't give up. Okay, accept the condition. I'm not giving up on her. Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap card. Wait. I believe we're ready for your witness test. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looked rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I see. The defense may begin a cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, May will be finished. Oh, snap. I'm the head bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations. She asked for an iced coffee, so I brought it to her at 9 on the dot, sir. Hold it. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she was finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. So what happened exactly after her TV show? I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely so. Sir, it's endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought her room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. Oh, but I'm not French. No. Oh. No. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. Okay, that makes sense. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got a protest. Come on, give this to me. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Bed making. Tell me about making beds that day. I was wondering what you were going to ask, but bed making? A new low. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, the witness will answer the defendant's question. Yes, well, it was quite like any other day's bed making. I changed the sheet to pillowcases and then I proceeded to make the bed. I had to bring pillows for 2, of course, but they're quite light, you see. I see, thank you. Ah, yes, pillows are light, sir. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Got him. Objectionable? Boy, no. Oof. Well, sir, you didn't ask. Got him. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barist there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Why was Edgeworth there? Ooh, okay. Ooh. He looks upset. You fool! Hey. That's my cigar. I've done it. I've won. Have I? Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that the man was in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murder. In this new light, I hold that this impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Eggsworth? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss May was taping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy was no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like to... If it was too late, would you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. And am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial May of Fay. Court is adjourned. Oh, snap. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? The face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sends shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no. I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anything? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms. Won't work well. Won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis? Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of Miss May's trial. I thought it might come in handy during tomorrow's trial, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there was only one part that got left on record. Okay, I don't know how much good this will be to me now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. May doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to get her free. To be continued. Yes. And guys, I guess that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope y'all had a great day or night, whatever time it is, and I will see y'all later.